Hello, welcome to workout one of this brand new program thingy, which is called How to Train, which is a perfect way for beginners to get started, or for people that are returning to exercise. Maybe for the last 1,000 days that we've been in quarantine, you've not got the exercise you should, or wanted to, or planned to, and it's time to get restarted as hopefully things start to relax a little bit. I also don't want to make this as simple as possible. So we've got the 5 principles that this is all based on. See the previous video for a bit more information on the rules of 5, the rule of 5. But also this program is going to be following sound, tested, simple principles, and the goal of this program is for general health and fitness. It's not to make elite powerlifters or world-class marathon runners or massive bodybuilders. It's general health, general fitness. It's raising where you are right now up, getting everything better, increasing everything across the board. It's not for elite lifters, it's not for elite athletes, it's for you and me and people like you and me. So to keep things simple, we're going to be using, on this first month of the program, one piece of equipment, which is going to be a kettlebell. I know, you might not have a kettlebell. Well, try to get one. Get a dumbbell. You can absolutely do this with a loaded sandbag. How do you get a loaded sandbag? You buy a small rucksack, you buy some freezer bags, you buy sand or dirt or gravel, you put it in the freezer bag, you gaffer tape it up, you put it in your rucksack, and you pick it up and move it around like a kettlebell. It'll do, okay? It will really do. But if you're going to invest time and effort into yourself, you also have to invest in some of the equipment. And we're going to bring the equipment in gradually and slowly, and we're going to start with one kettlebell. So this first month, the only thing we're going to use apart from your body weight is one kettlebell. You do need a few other things. You need somewhere safe to perform the exercises. I'm outside in the yard to my side of the house. I've got my kettlebells here beside me. I've got water. I've got a Labrador. So I've got all the essentials covered. The first thing we're going to do as part of our 5 principles of fitness is we're going to get warmed up and we're going to mobilize. Okay, are you guys ready? Welcome to the warm-up and mobility. We're going to start from the top of our body, work our way down, get all the joints mobilized, and bring our heart rate up a little bit. I'm going to do everything on this for 10 reps of each movement. Normally, if I was doing this by myself, I'd do anywhere between 20 and 50 reps on each movement. We're doing this outside, so you'll have to forgive the occasional noise of buses going past or children screaming in the background. Anyway, let's start. Neck, backwards and forwards, 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looking left and right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Head side to side. So remember, I do more than this normally. I suggest you do more as well. But just to stop this video becoming the longest, most boring thing on earth, we're going to keep it to 10 reps. 9, 10. Shoulder rolls backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Shoulders forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Circles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Circles backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elbows. Circles. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. I'll do a few more on these, they're quick. And we'll change direction for 10. Wrist circles. again, 10-ish. Wrist circles the other way. That's good. So plant your feet facing forwards, feet shoulder width apart. Okay, we're going to turn everything except the feet initially. And we're going to swing our arms up high and twist. So we're twisting through your waist, your spine, your head and your neck, opening up the chest. So at the moment, everything is moving except my feet. And after I've done 10-ish of these, I'm then going to release the feet. So I'm going to twist onto my back foot each time. Twist. And that increases range of motion. Start to bring my ankles into it as well. That's good. Side bends, 10 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hip circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hip circles in the opposite direction. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to start to bring in a hip hinge now. So we're going to stick a bum backwards and push it forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leg curls. Just kick your heel up to your butt. That's good. And now marching on the spot. Bring your knees up, working your arms. If you're ready now, just take the heart rate up a bit further. So we're bouncing on the spot to begin with. Shake out your hands, shake out your arms. We'll turn that to a jumping jack. We'll take now the feet backwards and forwards and add a punch. And now we're going to take a skip, an invisible skipping rope. Or you can actually pick up a skipping rope and just skip. Skipping on the spot. Shake it out, kick it out. Deep breath. Warm-up's done. So we've done our warm-up and mobility. Next, we're going to go into our strength section. So we've got 5 movements to do here. Movement number 1 is we're going to do the squat. We're going to do a goblet squat. So for this, I've got my kettlebell. I'm going to hold it by the horns, and I'm going to then tuck my elbows in. And it's like I'm imagining I'm trying to snap the handle of the kettlebell. Elbows tucked in as far as they go. My feet are shoulder width apart, and put your toes pointing in a direction that suits you. Okay, for me personally, I don't have my toes pointing out too much. I have them just off, pointing dead forward. Okay, but the principle is the same. I'm going to snap the handle. I'm going to let the kettlebell come forward, so it's not here on my chest. I'm going to come forward, so my biceps are holding it into position. I'm going to squat down. Okay, as I squat down, I push my knees out and I lean forward, and whatever my bottom position is, I'm going to hold that bottom position for a count of 3. Okay, and on each rep we're going to try to take it a little bit lower, but don't allow the muscles to relax. This is your first workout. Okay, so down we come, squatting down, And then hold this bottom position for a 1, 2, 3. Come up, squatting down. Hold this bottom position for a 1, 2, 3. And down again. So we're in this bottom position, trying to make sure your bum's sticking out, your knees are pushed out, and you're holding your breath. Okay? It's important you hold your breath actually. Take a breath at the top, down we come again. Squat, push the knees out, hold. And last one, down we come, push the knees out. And try to find where your weight is. You don't want to be on your toes, you don't want to be on your heels. You want to let your weight settle to the middle of your foot so you're balanced. Okay? Good, that's 5 reps. I'm going to pause there. Second set, 5 reps again. Your choice here, stick with the same weight or go up. I'm going to increase the weight from 8 to a massive 12 kilos. Snap the handle, get your feet in a comfortable position, squat down, pause at the bottom, 1, 2, 3, and drive up. 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 Last one, 1, 2, 3, up you come. Place the kettlebell down safely, stand up and rest. Third and final set of the squats today. Feet shoulder apart. I'm going to show you how to pick up the kettlebell safely. You can't quite see it in this camera, but it's just here. My hand's touching it right now. Okay? So I'm 2 foot away from it. I'm going to hinge forward, grab hold of the kettlebell by the top of its handle. I'm going to swing it up to my bum. Then as I stand up, throw it up, tuck my elbows in. Snap the handle. Get your feet set. Here we go again. Swing it beneath, place it down, and relax. That's the third. Exercise number 2 of 5. We've got the kettlebell swing. So we're learning how to use our hips. The kettlebell swing on this first program is our bend movement. We've done our squat movement with the goblet squat. We've got the kettlebell swing now, which is our bend or hinge. To hinge, it's all about taking the hips back. Stick your bum out as far as it goes, and then coming to full extension and squeezing your butt as hard as you can. Hips come back and hips come forward. I'm not lifting the kettlebell with my arms, with my hands. I'm powering it off my hips. It's a vigorous hip thrust, okay? So pick it up safe, swing it up to your bum, and then power. That's the first set of 10. We'll leave it running for this one because I'm going to take shorter rest. By all means, take as much rest as you need. Change the weight. I'm going to go up a weight. So you heard me breathing at the top of each rep. I'm actually taking 2 breaths. I'm getting a little one here where my hands are right on my groin into this position. Okay, and then here, and I'm breathing out fast, okay, almost like a sneeze, and that's to tighten my abs. At the top of the movement, I'm in a plank position. Okay, bum tight, abs tight. Second set, here we go. second set. Feels all right. So I'm going to go up a weight. You don't have to. Stick with the same weight. How much rest? It's up to you. If it's heavy, you're going to need anywhere between 1 and 3 minutes rest. And that's fine. If it's quite light and your technique's not breaking down and you can recover your breath quite quickly, 30 seconds to a minute is also fine. The rest will take care of itself. When you get to the weights that are so heavy that you are just tired for ages after the last set, you'll know it's time to take a bit more rest. So here we go. This is my third set. Kettlebell swings, hinge down, take my hands to the kettlebell, swing it up to my butt. Here we go. Power. Put it down safely. Excellent. That's the kettlebell swing. It's important as you go through this workout that it all feels manageable. It's not even a secret, but the big secret of making progression in your fitness and your strength is you have to progress your workouts. So if we start in today, your first ever workout, that's the hardest thing in the world ever, where do you take it to on Wednesday? Okay, today is Wednesday, but you see what I mean. We're going to try to train every 48 hours with some strength stuff. So that's going to be day of training, day of rest, day of training, day of rest. On a day of rest, we're going to do some mobility work and we're going to do some steady state cardio. Don't be scared. It's going to be a nice long walk, okay? Get out, swing your arms, get some fresh air. Anyway, next exercise. Kettlebell shoulder press. So, to show you how to do this, we're going to start with just an 8 kilo kettlebell. We need to know how to get the kettlebell safely to your rack position, which is here, okay? My fist is under my chin and my elbow is tucked into my ribs. If you're somewhat slimmer than I am, chances are you can have your forearm almost vertical, okay? But I'm a great big 120 kilo chunker, so there's not a chance of that. My fists under my chin. And with a lightweight, there's nothing wrong with just picking it up and pushing it onto the back of your forearm. But we're going to treat this like it's a bit heavy. I'm going to start with that kettlebell on the floor. So I'm going to hinge down, grab hold of it, and I'm going to twist the kettlebell on the floor so my thumb's pointing towards my bum. And then I'm going to swing the kettlebell backwards. I'm going to put my thumb up my bum. This is of course not compulsory. It's a movement suggestion, not some S&M stuff. And as I swing my thumb to my bum, I'm going to snap my hips forward, which would look like a kettlebell swing. But I'm going to let my elbow stay tucked in and the kettlebell will float to the back of my forearm. So hips come forward. I'm going to do up the zipper on my coat and then my kettlebell will land softly on the back of my forearm. Do up your zipper. Okay, grab it, swing it, do up your zipper. Done. Fist under chin. I'm going to press the kettlebell straight up and here I'm going to step back a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. My arm isn't straight yet. I've got to lock my elbow and I've got to shrug the weight up. So that's not there, that's not done. I'm going to lock my elbow and I've got to shrug the weight up. See that extra couple of inches I'm getting? That's important because now it brings my shoulder and my bicep to my ear. I'm not finishing it there, I'm finishing it there, shrugging up using the scapula. Okay, we're going to do 5 shoulder press each side. 1, remember to shrug at the top. 2, get that shrug. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to swing this down and put my thumb up my bum, swing it up, change hands, thumb to bum, do up my zipper, and the kettlebell comes to the other side. Fist under my chin, Press it straight up, and don't forget, shrug. Get that shrug at the top. 1, shrug, 2, shrug, 3, reach for the sky, 4, stretch it up, 5, put it down. Good. We've done one set of kettlebell shoulder press. I'm going to go straight into my second one now. I've opted to go up in weight. You can stick with the same weight, you can stick with the same kettlebell. Remember, you only need one piece of equipment for all of this workout. Eventually, buy some more kettlebells, get some multiples, but to start with, you just need the bare bones. So, I've got my weight, it's on the floor, put my hand on the kettlebell, rotate my thumb towards me, swing it backwards, put my thumb up my bum, do it with my zipper. I'm in my rack position, fist under my chin. Shrug, 1. Stretch at the top, 2. 3. 4. 5. You want to make sure you get every inch out of that movement. So I'm not just coming to here. Okay, I've got all this gap between my bicep and my ear here. I want to shrug up and close that gap. Also, make sure you're not just taking your ear to your bicep. Take your bicep to the ear, shrug up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put it down. Take a rest if you need. I'm going to go straight into my third set, and I'm choosing to go upper weight again. Thumb to bum, do it with zipper. Hips forward, squeeze your bum to lock out your lower back so you don't hurt yourself. Squeeze that bum, fist under chin, shrug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to change arms. So I'm going to swing it down, put my thumb up my bum, swap, up you go again. Fist under chin, shrug at the top, reach up, stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down it goes. Very good. That's exercise 3 done. So we're going to go to our pull exercise, and for this stage of the program, our pull exercise is going to be a kettlebell row. I'm going to do this by kneeling on this flower bed I've got with sleepers. You can do this by kneeling on a dining room chair or a bench or a step. You don't even have to kneel at all, but I'm going to kneel on it with my right leg. I'm going to place my right hand flat down. I'm going to take my left leg out to the side. I'm going to make sure my hips and my belly and my chest are all pointing down towards the floor. Grab hold of the kettlebell, and the movement is led by the elbow. I'm putting my elbow back like I'm trying to elbow somebody in the ribs who stood too close behind me. Okay, so this time with the kettlebell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to get up, show you my bum. And we'll do it from the opposite side this time. So stick my bum out, back's flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hear that? Ice cream. But I'm not allowed an ice cream until I finish my workout. I'm going to go straight into my next set. I'm going to show you a variation, which is, if I haven't got anything handy to lean on, I can lean on me. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. So this is almost like a yoga warrior pose. My front foot is pointing dead forward. My back foot, I'm either on the ball of my back foot or I've turned it out so it's facing out at 90 degrees. Take my elbow, rest it down on my knee, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's a variation. I'm going to go back to kneeling because I likes it. I'll do my left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So that's feeling quite easy for me. So I'm going to jump up in a weight. I don't feel I need to take any rest. Just the weight's not heavy enough. But I'm not you. So by all means, go lighter. Take a longer rest. Remember to keep hydrated. Keep drinking some water. So here we go. 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swap sides. Make sure my hips are down and back. Make sure my back is flat so I'm not rotating. The only thing moving is my elbow coming backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. Exercise 4. We've only got one left. I've got a fairly avant-garde rakish camera angle there because I can't operate that tripod. However, technical issues notwithstanding, we're into our last of the strength exercises now. We've done our squat with a goblet squat. We've done our bend with a kettlebell swing. Our push has been a single kettlebell shoulder press. Our pull has been a kettlebell row, which we did either kneeling on the bench or supporting yourself. And our last exercise for our core is going to be the plank. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do a proper plank first for the first batch, and then I'll show you some variations. Okay, we're going to do 2 lots of about 30 seconds. I'm not got a timer on this, so I'm just going to count in my head. All right, so I can rest on my elbows or I can rest on my hands in a press position. For today, we're going to rest on our elbows. I'm going to make fists. I'm going to take my feet back as far as I can. I'm going to squeeze my fists. I'm going to squeeze my bum, and I'm going to hold my abs tight, and I'm going to count to 30. It's really important that I'm squeezing my bum muscles. Okay, so that was possibly about 30 seconds. My fist squeezing, my bum squeezing are 2 really important parts that make up a good plank. The other thing is to create space between your elbows and your toes. So I don't want my bum sticking up in the air, okay, like a pyramid. I need to elongate. The other thing I can't do is arch my back. And squeezing my bum basically takes care of that. But when we're in our plank position, we want to make sure that the space between our ribs and our hips is closed down and not stretched up. Okay, because that arches the lower back and puts undue pressure on your discs. So we're going to crunch down. Okay, so planks are quite tough if you've not done them before. So I'm going to show you a variation now, which you can sort of then use and build up. Or just try to hold a plank, and if it's for 3 seconds, that's fine. Slowly just build it up until you can do all 30. So I'm going to come down to my elbows again. I'm going to get into my long plank position just briefly. So a big distance between my elbows and my toes. I'm going to drop my hips down so I can squeeze my bum, but I'm not going to arch through my lower back. And then once I'm in a good plank position, I'm just going to take my knees to the floor. So, long plank position, take my feet back, squeeze my bum, and then I just take my knees straight down, but my hips are still extended, and I'm still squeezing my bum and my fists. That's good. So I'm not arching my back like that. My ribs are down towards my hips. I'm going to come back up onto my feet. Other things you can do to make this harder: slide a bit further back, and without moving them, try to pull your elbows down. Slide your elbows towards your feet, but they don't actually move. Good. And you're going to hold that for 30 seconds as well. So plank on your knees if you need to. You can also do an incline plank where you've raised your upper body up but your feet are still on the floor. This also makes it easier. Good. So we've done our warm-up and our mobility. Warm-up, mobility. We've done our strength. We're now going to do some volume and some cardio. We're going to mush those two together. Okay, I need to change the camera angle, but we've got two exercises here. We've got thrusters, which are horrible, and we've got, I'm not going to skip because I haven't got my shoes on, so I'm going to do jumping jacks. Okay. Cardio time. Thrusters, which is a squat and a shoulder press mashed together, which we're going to do for 5 reps each side, and then jumping jacks. By all means, do more reps if you want to. Take your cardio up. Swap it out for skipping or hill sprint if you're insane, instead of the jumping jacks. And I'm going to do 3 rounds, but by all means, do as many rounds as you wish. So, clean the kettlebell up. On the squat part of it, I'm going to bring my free hand and hold on to it for balance. Okay, so I've got a squat into a shoulder press. 1, 2, swing to change sides. Place down safely and out of the way of your feet. Jumping jacks. Good. So at this point, you can take a rest. You can go straight into it. You can do 1 round. You can do 20 rounds. It's up to you. I'm going to go again. Very good. You ready for more? You gonna do it again? Come on, you can do it. Do 1 more round with me. Do more if you can at the end, okay? It's up to you. This is your first workout, okay? Remember, you got to do this again in 48 hours. So, don't push too hard. Leave some in the tank. By all means, take a rest now. Come back to it in 48 hours time. For the rest of you, let's do 1 more set. jumping jacks, or skipping, or sprints, or burpees, or wrestling tigers, or sitting in a corner and sobbing quietly to yourself. It's all good. You did good. Well done. See you in 48 hours. So, how was that? Too easy? Don't worry. 48 hours time, we're going to do it again. Little tiny changes, okay? Nothing drastic, nothing mental. We're going to repeat the workout, trying to make it a little bit harder. Was it too hard? That's also okay. Don't worry about it. Don't do all the reps. Don't do all the sets. Take it down to a lighter weight. Take more rest, okay? We're trying to create a habit here, not motivation, not willpower. They're great, they're fine, but they come and go. Habit, it's a habit. We're just going to stick at it. And the workout that you do over and over again, little and often, in the long run, beats balls to the wall intensity. Okay, just keep plugging away at it. And in time, I promise you, it'll get easier and you'll get fitter and stronger. Let me know below how this workout went for you and what else you want to see. But day one of your new program, you've just done it. Give yourself a big tick. Do not reward yourself with food. You are not a 5-year-old. Thank you.